Yeah, so, right, today is March the 8th, 9th, 2025. And I am here in Southern California. I'm in the Inland Empire. It is now about 10:38 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm using this format because it's easier, I'm sure, for you to watch, be interested in, and pay attention to. And also it's easier on my phone memory because as soon as I'm done with this, I can just delete it. So what I'm doing, first of all, go to the Patreon page, Capital C Press. Look up the name of the author. Look up the name of the author. That's the name of the author right there. S. Randall S. Lopez. Look up the name of the author. Patreon. Patreon. Look up the name of the author. Patreon. S. Randall S. Lopez. Right. And that's one way you can support. Patreon. Click on the links. Click on any of the descriptions, in the description links below, whatever, using that language in the parlance of our time. Again, referring to the Big Lebowski, an all-time classic movie by the Coen brothers. All right. Today is March the 9th, 2025. I'm in Southern California. I'm in the Inland Empire. It's beautiful weather. It's gorgeous out here. But I need to be in Vermont. You know, my setup and all that, blah, blah, blah. If you want me to know your setup, you tell me. I'm just telling you what my setup is today. I'm looking for sponsors. And this is a direct appeal from me to you. If you want to sponsor what I'm doing, if you want to, you can become a, look, it's going to be $450 a day to drive across the country. It's 2,800 miles. I have it down here. I wrote it all down. Oh, look at this, by the way. I have a lot going on today. Capital C Press. I'm kind of working on this as new thinking tool here where I just write the logo down and just keep, this is what it is. Now, I know what it is. It's Capital C Press, specializing in Christian arts and poetry, and so on and so forth. So if you want to support, check it out. Let's do it. Let's roll. Okay, I didn't quite get to finish that one. That was part one. This is part two. Capital C Press. Specializing in Christian arts and poetry, and art and poetry, Bible study and devotion, personal devotions, devotional, Sunday school curriculum for adults, and then humor and education, and books on shelves. And keep it in mind, friends, this is Christian-owned, Capital C Press. This is a Christian, specializing in Christian. Everyone's welcome. Looking for writers, looking for team members, need people to distribute, need people on the sales force. We're giving these books away all over the world, friends. We've got books on shelves. So you want to be part of that. Capital C Press. One way you can support is go to the Patreon. Support the Patreon, look up the name of the author. The name of the author, look up the name of the author. Look up the name of the author. S. Randall S. Lopez. Look up the name of the author. S. Randall S. Lopez. And that's on Patreon. S. Randall S. Lopez. And that's one way you can support. Go to the website. You see on any of the description down below, so to speak. And then keep it in mind, you're going to look for Capital C Press. Now let me tell you what I need today. Listen, man, we're putting books on shelves. I need $3,200 right now in my bank account in order to get from California to Vermont. Now listen, I got it all boiled down here to about $450 a day. $450 a day. That's $125 for gas, $125 for food, you know, up or down about $25, $50. Look, man, I don't require a lot. I'm just talking if I have a co-pilot that needs to eat, you know, a lot of food really well. Because it's going to be two people driving across the country. That's the plan. That's the plan. It's going to be $450 a day. I'd like to do this in 9 days, 10 days. I don't want to drive 700 miles a day. I'm going to be driving about 400, 500 miles a day. So I need $3,200. If you can help, let's roll. Go to the Patreon, let's roll. Capital C Press, let's roll. Books on Shelves, let's roll. Let's do it, baby. Right, yeah. Look, this ain't... Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm going across the country, man. Look at this. This is what I'm doing right here. Capital C Press. Books on Shelves. I am preaching the gospel across the country. And I'm doing it from my own car. I'm leaving California and I'm driving to Vermont. Because I gotta get to Vermont. That's why I'm driving. But while I'm doing it, I'm gonna be putting books on shelves, Capital C Press. And that's how I'm making the most of what I'm doing, where I'm at, doing good with what I have, working with the people that I can, wherever I am, wherever I can meet. I am putting books on shelves. If you want to do that with me, you can partner with me. Go to the website. Find out how you can get a copy of the book. You can either buy the book or you can get a copy of the book. I will send you a copy of the book. You should write me a letter. I don't know, Google it. Send me a text message. If you know somebody that has a copy of the book, make a copy of the book. If you have my book, make a copy of my book. We're partnering now. We have a partnership now with Prison Library and Press through Claremont Forum Bookshop in Claremont, California. This is exciting, big news, big news. Books on shelves. This is big news. The books are now going into the prisons, incarcerated adults throughout the nation, including Puerto Rico, I hope, I would assume. And so these are books on shelves, partnering now with Claremont Forum Bookshop in Claremont, California. Books on shelves, Capital C Press. Capital C Press. Specializing in Christian books, arts and poetry, Bible study and devotion, Sunday school curriculum for adults, humor and education. And that's Capital C Press. And then we're on our way to Vermont. I'm in Colton, California. I'm headed to Bethel, Vermont. I need $450 a day to do that. If you can help, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.